Okay, so first things first, you're going to want to take off the bezel on the outside of this screen. It just snaps in with connectors, so you can just get it underneath and kind of pop it out just like this. Just run your hands along that. That'll pop it out. Put that away. Then you're going to want to take the left screws out along this left rail here. There's 4 of them. There's one right here, right here, right here, and right here. Go ahead and take out all 4 of those. Okay, the next thing you're going to want to do is you've got screw up here. Okay, the next thing you're going to want to do is you've got a screw up top corner here, and you've got a screw up top corner right there. You want to go ahead and take both of those out, starting with the left. Okay. This is the Dell Precision. This is the Dell Precision. This is the Dell Precision M6600 screen replacement. The first thing you're going to want to do is remove the battery. So you just literally push this over and you get this little latch over here. First thing you want to do is remove the battery. So you're going to slide this latch over and then just pop out the battery. Comes out just like that. Set it aside. Then you're going to want to open it up and we'll start to take the screen apart. Okay, now that we've got all the left side rail screws out and both of the top corner ones, we're going to turn our attention to the right side. You will see on the right side there are 2 screws. one here, one here, and one here. So 3 screws. On the right side here, there are 3 screws. They're a little bit different setup than the left. You've got a screw here, you've got a screw here, and you've got a 3rd screw here. Go ahead and take all 3 of those out.
Latch over to unlock. Right rail screws. Remove the bottom rail screws.
Okay, and here we are. We've just got to remove the bottom screws. Go ahead and remove these bottom right screws. There's 2 of them right there.
Turn the screen over. Unplug the LCD cable. Remove the screen. Remove the right rail screws.
Okay, now we've removed all the left screws, the 2 top screws, the 3 right screws, and these 2 bottom screws here. We can now go ahead and take out this screen right here. You can pull from these levers right on the left. Be careful, you come out, but it's still attached to this LCD cable back here that we're going to want to detach. It's got a piece of tape right here. You just want to kind of pull that tape up carefully, and then carefully unplug the LCD cable. Just like that. You can now remove your screen. This is your screen. To attach your new screen, here's your old one. You've got to take off this railing here. It's just 4 rail screws on the right, just like we took off from the left. So here's our old screen. It's been taken off. You're going to want to put a new screen back on. So you're going to want to take off these 4 rail screws on the right side. They're the same looking screws like they were on the left side. Go ahead and take them out. You are now ready to put in your new screen. Here is my new screen. You want to load up, here is my new screen. You'll want to line up the connector with the connector here to make sure you have the right sides. Now that we know that's the right way to go, we'll want to put that rail on the right side again, the one we just took off. Now we've got our new screen with that railing attached that we had taken off from our old screen using the same 4 screws. Now go ahead and attach the LCD cable very carefully. Be sure to attach it very carefully. Be sure to attach it very carefully and then tape it down. You'll want to make sure that it's nice and tight. A loose cable could cause you problems. Then carefully set it back in like so. You'll now want to continue putting it back together, starting with the bottom screws and working in reverse order the way you first took it off. Now we have our 2 bottom screws in, so we'll want to put in our 3 side screws here on the right again. Now install the top right screw and then the top left screw. Now that your top right bracket and your top left bracket are secure, all you've got left is these left side rail screws. Make sure when you're putting in the screws, you're actually putting them into the screen to hold them secure.